What's up, everyone? It's now season 2 with the 49ers, as we have made some moves, made some offensive moves. We're looking good. I am impressed with this offense. Playing ready 2 preseason games. What's up, everyone? So I'm liking what I'm seeing. We did make the trades, so we did get rid of Jimmy G. He's now a New Orleans Saints. I tried to make some moves with some other quarterbacks, but it was challenging. Some other teams wanted too much. I was able to work out a deal with the Saints, because with the Saints I was able to get a first-round pick, and I got the corner, what is his name, Bradley, the one they traded this season of the real NFL season. They traded for, so we have him because we need corner help. So we have 2 starting corners, as Bradley and Verrett, because Verrett's back with us. I did re-sign him, so that looks good. Offensively, I see Lance has improved. His passing abilities got better. He's become a superstar, so he has an opportunity to get an X factor, and that's good. And he's going to gain ability points really quick, so he's going to get a lot better now when he's going to play the whole season. So that's going to be awesome. And also, yes, you're probably like, why did I not see the draft? Well, or my off season. My SD card got corrupted when I was recording from my capture card, so the video got messed up, so I couldn't do anything about it. I can't rewind and go back, so here it goes. So I did get a center in my first pick. That's my pick I chose, was a center. I was looking for a corner and a linebacker and a left tackle, if that was an opportunity, if I can get, but all those ones I were looking at got picked in earlier rounds. There were some decent players that I was willing to look at, but they're like predicted to go like 2nd or 3rd round, and I didn't want to waste a first round pick without having full knowledge of the player to where he's worth the pick. So the one that I did look at, if it came to it, he was like not even my main option. He was like my 4th option of the pick, was going to be a center, and we got a center that is very good. So he's going to be the one that's going to replace Alex Mack probably after this season. He has like superstar ability. Well, he's got a trait, so when he plays the 500 snaps, he's going to have some kind of trait, so that's cool. And then we got rid of D.Ford. D.Ford is now a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. We got a 2nd round pick for him. Also, we got rid of R.Gould, the kicker, because we did keep our new kicker because I like him. And then in the free agency, we signed T.Y Hilton as our 3rd receiver. I think he's going to be good for big plays. He's very fast, so that's why I signed him. And I saw also bring in C.Newton as a backup quarterback, just in case Trey Lance get injured. They're in the same kind of like gameplay style, so I can run, throw, and all that stuff. So it's going to look good. I think this is going to be a good season. Our defense, it's there, not there yet, but it's getting there. Our offense, it's clicking, so I'm really excited about the offense. So let's see what's up with this rookie development. I think this is the who's this? Oh, this is, I drafted a linebacker. I think it's like my 5th pick, the Walker. Um, I wanted to have a backup for Warner because we don't have a backup. Oh, sweet. We got 4 upgrade boosts. Nice. Greenlaw is on my trade block. I did draft someone because I was planning to trade him. Not saying he's a bad player, it's just he's going to cost us money. And when we went into the offseason, oh my god, if we didn't do the trades we did, man, we were like broke. We had no money. So that was crazy. So I'm going to try to see if I can trade him for a first round draft pick, maybe for next offseason. If it's off, I think I may have one more year with him, so I might not get rid of him. If not, I'm going to keep him as who are you talking? Brandon, are you want him to catch in traffic? Yeah, so what you call it, if we do have him for 1 year and I don't get any good offers, I'll keep him until the final year, and then I think I'll trade him, because I did draft someone that has decent abilities to be almost similar to what he is right now for a cheaper price, and his position is not so used as much. It's usually the right linebacker and the middle linebacker are more on the field more often for me. See how the Raiders are looking. The rushing did good. Deep passing, not bad. Short did good. And what are they doing? Are they more running? No, they're passing, so I'm going to go for short passes. Yeah, and we do have some injuring issues that I gotta start looking at. Is George Kittle in this beginning of this off season. He's got injured in the first week of preseason and training camp, and he didn't play the first preseason game. We played the second one, and he got injured in the first quarter and was out for the whole game. So it was like, oh, not good. Ooh, they're really good in the blitz. I'm gonna say blitz counter. Let's do this. So we are going to start looking for another tight end going into the off season. We need another tight end. We need someone that is going to help us, you know, make big plays but stay on the field. Yeah, I've noticed how Madden changed everything is with practice. There's players that get injured in practice, and when they get injured, it's like they're out for a week. And Ward was out for 2 weeks. He didn't play the playoff game that we lost, so that sucks. No one got injured. Good. Okay, we're gonna see Mr. George Kittle in action. Hope he doesn't get hurt. Oh, this tight end right here we got off practice squad, I think. or we signed him to the practice squad, and he's pretty not bad. There's some players I think I'm going to get rid of. I think this is the guy right here, YR1. Has been very not impressive. Maybe I can try to get a trade for him. Maybe get something for him, like a 6th, 7th round pick or something. We'll see, because the next week, this is considered a bye week, so we are going to have options to trade, release anyone, and stuff like that. And the one thing that's going to be kind of exciting, our first game of the week is against the Saints. So we're going to be going against Jimmy G in our first game. That's going to be a revenge game for Jimmy G, because he had an awesome season last year.
The third and final week of the preseason is here. A 4th exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Raiders and the 49ers, and it comes your way next.
Did you say 4th preseason game?
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Las Vegas Raiders and the San Francisco 49ers. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you, and now we sit CD at week 3 of the preseason.
Mr. Lance in action, so
the coaches probably think is pretty valuable, right?
Certainly, this is the dress rehearsal. This is the one where your starters are going to play. You might even game plan a little bit more than you do with a normal preseason game. And then you got to decide, do you bring them back after halftime and get them going again in the third quarter so they're ready to go when the regular season begins? I'm eager to see how these coaches will handle that.
So I can't wait for the season to say, hey, he should not be in this on this. I thought he was removed. I know everyone heard the rumors that EA is announcing they're going to remove Gruden from Madden. So we won't see him in the
team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here we go. We get the ball first.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin
There's Hilton,
at the 25.
our big receiver signing. He's our 3rd receiver. I know he's kind of
number 3 overall pick back in
going down.
It's Trey Lance.
And what I'm looking for from him
he still has speed, and he can get big plays.
The things every quarterback is looking to do.
And I noticed in our
team to a victory.
preseason games,
running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership. That's what he's trying to accomplish.
First carry now for Trey Sermon.
Look at them blocking it.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
Oh, shoot. That was a Browns play. Oh, my God.
Picked off by Trayvon.
That was all on me. I pressed the wrong button, and doing that, I threw an interception. That should not have been.
Without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Oh,
that's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
God,
Cody Parkey is on now for
when I saw I pressed the wrong button, I tried to recover, getting
and that makes it
Kittle to try to catch it, and he almost did, but then it wobbled out of his hand.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6.
It's all good.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
It's not no one's fault. It was my fault.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback. And they'll begin
okay,
at the 25.
because we're about to score a touchdown right
Back
now.
out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive.
And if I can have an awesome season with Trey Lance,
First and 10, and they've got three tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Throwing after the interception. Lance. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking forward to in the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
Man?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away. They faked the handoff. Now Lance escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
This is a bad start.
Here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to get them out to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
The team that we did play in the last preseason game
now fair catch is called for and taken
Tennessee
at
Titans.
We'll call it the 37-yard
and we beat them
line.
38
The Raiders set to go to work behind their veteran
Our first preseason game we lost, and it wasn't that we didn't play good, it was oh my god, all these new players we had, like new players that were on our team last season, they all fumbled.
And deliver the ball
we had like
with accuracy.
3-4 fumbles. That cost us the game.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 37.
And we did draft 2 rookie corners.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. And this
we drafted 2 rookie corners. We did trade, and we did the trade for Jimmy G to the Saints.
They had
we
that
got
pretty well
one of the
out.
Saints corners,
one of the things
so
about this play,
3 new
it can be
corners.
even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
Nice.
Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Carr to throw.
Picked off by Barrett.
Intercepted.
Oh, yes.
Picked off by Jason Barrett. And they will
That's why we're going to be a
down
beast this offseason. I mean, in the beginning of the season, because we've been getting some interceptions. That's why I wanted to keep Barrett, because he is a
I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the
He's
football.
like, no, I don't
they've
think so.
intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
San Francisco set to
That's
go
why
on
we don't get rid of
offense
Barrett.
once more. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended
His
in a
coverage is
turnover
good.
and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it.
That's why I believe our defense is going to be a lot better
You're get some angry
next year.
users reaching out to
Maybe
you
we'll
on
start
social
looking
media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
The ball comes out on the hit,
he did not throw it.
Incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's
Yeah,
got to
5
take a
in
deep
a row.
breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play
Their
call
rushes coming in,
dials
so
up something.
it's being a
They
little
can give him a
tough right
completion and get him going.
Did he get it?
But he's not getting the first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Should I
They certainly
challenge?
had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with
Go
it
for
after
the field
3
goal,
plays.
baby. That's why we
Have to
kept
admit
this
that that's a
kicker.
disappointing
We got
end
rid
to
of
excellent
Gold.
field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Nope.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right
His
where
first
it is.
miss as a Niner.
Well, this
it doesn't
winds up
count.
an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
They haven't clicked yet on offense
before every
right
game,
now.
the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And
Hard not looking good, too.
Behind him, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. He'll get only 3 there. So
I noticed I don't
see I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just
said. I forgot what number is he, 11?
Quarter,
I don't remember.
Can you do it all game long? They catch it.
Yes!
He will not get
Look at that defense.
Carr taken down.
Hosting Greenland with that half sack.
Pressure can come from all over when we're plotting a defensive strategy. And that particular play
We're going to look good
this
season. Yeah, we're going to look good. But some things, can't have no big injuries. Right now, we did draft some corners that have potential. I did draft a corner that I drafted in Madden, I believe it was Madden 21. Or it could have been Madden 20, but I drafted him. I saw him. I was like, I remember him. Because he's a solid kick returner, decent corner. I kept him for a long time.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer
look at
this
that,
time?
wide open.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails,
that's lost yards. Oh, my God, what a bad start to
his own 6. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
I don't know. They got everything going for them right now.
A play fake for Sermon. Now Lance.
Oh, why did I do that?
Oh,
my God.
George Kittle.
I keep pressing the
from
wrong
the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. Now a play fake. Lance. In trouble in the ball.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's in the end zone.
Get out. Is it a safety?
Did get the football back, and it is clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties are so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. Oh. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. Man. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points.
Offensively.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. That's pulled in at the 32.
I did it. Let's go.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo. Usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. First carry for Josh Jacobs. He fights forward for a couple with a penalty flag down. And the linemen, they're already walking back.
Yes. Take that back, because that would have been a first down.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They go back to the ground. This time, Jacobs.
What the
9 good
hell?
yards here on the run, and now
I missed the
down.
tackle, and then he started running.
That's a really nice job by them
falls.
picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage.
No.
Now off to the races, down the right side.
Man.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
What a horrible start.
Darren Waller, 55 yards. And the Raiders
That was
able
my
to
guy,
extend
and I
that
got
advantage. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case,
they took a nice shot at the end zone
and made it pay off.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And San Francisco
plus I'm trying
gets set to go
plays, so
here.
sometimes
And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
It's quick.
Meanwhile, Lance's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Lance, a give now to Sermon. And he'll be brought down.
I don't
right
like
around
those.
the 37. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance.
Oh.
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Blocked my guys.
They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports.
I'll give it to them. They really covered my guys really good.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation.
Yes, Ayuk wide open.
Now this throw caught left side.
Nice one, baby.
Rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped to
I
the
know it's
inside the 40.
bad start right now.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And he fires one.
He didn't set it
incomplete.
right, but he was going to be open. It's all good. It's all good.
Second and 10. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think it's a pretty nice job defensively
That's our
against
fear,
the
it's
Jets
injuries. We
sweep.
get injuries
If they
here,
don't
things
slow
are gonna
him
be
up,
a problem.
he might take it to the house. So they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
There he goes. Wide open. Touchdown.
Debo
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Debo,
and the 49ers
Lance
make some
are going to
inroads
be
here on
the
that deficit.
young Montana to Rice.
Now the extra point try
But you saw how
forthcoming.
accurate he threw that. Like, that was right there. Last season,
It's
he
good,
was
and
always
that
off
cuts
his
it to 9 at 16-7.
good.
So that drives 7 plays in length, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
Now we need a turnover or something to get this ball back.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Derek Carr getting set and ready to go again on offense here. And what do you think's going through his
after
head
this
right
game,
now? Your team's
then we're
winning,
going to get ready for the big game, the Niner game.
Best game.
Niners and
That
Colts.
probably affects you even when your team is out.
Weather.
You don't want anyone else to
This
know
is going
it,
to
but
be a
I think
whole
you're
rushing
right.
game
It bothers
today.
a quarterback because they always want to be the one to lead their team to victory with their play as well as their words. And in this case, he's got something he can fall back on. He's contributed, yet at the same time he's thrown an interception. Got to remember the bottom line, though. They're winning, so he knows if he plays better, they might be winning by more.
And it's only the second quarter, so he's got some time. From the 27, Carr, catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A Raider first down, Carter Renfrow.
Oh.
And he gets this one to midfield.
Man,
before
he had
he's brought
speed
down.
right there, Drake.
It's a pickup of 12. Second play in a row with a 12-yard gain.
If you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Meanwhile, Carr's throw there complete to Ruggs. 7 yards to pick up there.
I can't believe he doesn't have a superstar, all-star, X-Factor trait or anything. Because he's quick.
Looking to throw again on second down. Carr shoves him aside.
Oh.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the
Tart,
34-yard
you got
line.
pushed back.
First down Raiders. Carr
What
to
happened
Waller.
there?
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough.
Interception! Interception by
Picked up
Tart.
by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said,
everything's playing good. After Barrett came back, he did the move for the trade.
That just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth?
It looked like he had. They did an animation that he caught it like on top of his head.
Things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
That was a nice
Deebo
play.
Samuel and the 49ers back in possession here. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me.
Kittles with a big catch, and then we lost another lineman. Second lineman injured in this game right now.
More opportunities. Maybe that can
good.
reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
He's going back. He's not coming back then. Those are my fears. When you see a player go into the break, into the
big hitter
back
to start
room,
the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
That can be out for some weeks.
Play action. Now it's Lance.
I was trying to wait. I had to wait.
Pressure got to him as he
I knew which call was going to be open.
second down. These offensive starters still out there in the second quarter.
That kind of looks like
plans for them to
be
at least
out
play
for
into the third quarter, if not all
just
the
for
way
the
through.
game.
Yeah, it might go by feel.
Those
If they have a really
injuries
good
warrant,
first
not
drive to
injuries, like
start the third
something's
quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this. They'll be gone by the start of the fourth quarter.
There we go.
And
Got like
this will be
6
taken
yards.
across
6 or
midfield
7.
and into Raider territory. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
That's complete out left. And he's going to come up a few yards short.
Just 1 yard.
Down at the 45. They get only
Go for the field goal. We got the kicker that has the leg. I have faith in him. We made one last year, 62. Oh, he got it. He got it.
And this one is right
yeah,
down
baby.
the middle.
62-yarder. That's why we kept this kicker and got rid of Gould. Look at that leg. I'm hoping the Niners look at keeping him. He has a big
Put
leg.
together a little drive and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
We had the win on our side.
And they
That's
will not
why
get a chance to return this one as
he
it's
made
through
that.
the end zone for a touchback. Time again to see Josh Jacobs in this Vegas offense operate. He's only had a couple of carries, but when you've got a horse like this,
they don't have the
second quarter, got to start to ride that horse a little more, don't you?
You can't just neglect him. He's got to touch it, and often, in order to get maximum out of it.
So we got 2 interceptions.
These types of backs, it's the accumulation of carries, and that's when you see the damage as the game goes on.
Yeah, let's see. They're going to try to get him into the flow, we would assume here. And not much to speak of.
Yeah, they're going to start running again.
Up to the 26.
They're going to fear the pass.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Carr going to throw. Let's this go for Renfro.
Come on, Brett. Interception again by Barrett. Oh my God, Barrett. Awesome.
By Jason Barrett.
Oh yeah, show me the money. Show me the money.
153 remaining in this first half of play.
We got 3 INTs right now. You can't mess with our corners right now. They're playing like a base.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
We score a touchdown here, we take the lead.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On play action, Lance. Eluding the pressure right.
King the block, king the block, king the block.
And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I just feel like I got
getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. That's into the hands of Dwelly. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands.
That was a 1st down, too. The former rookie.
Coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
I want to go the
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Come on, kiddos. I need a big play right now.
Now Lance.
Kiddos. 1st down, baby. There you go.
Says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down.
Kittle's my man.
There as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Okay, I got Debo here. Let's see if I can hit him.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Sliding out of the pocket.
Blocker.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw again on 2nd down, Lance. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. It's the former number 4 overall pick, Cleveland Full, that got in there to bring him down. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because...
Touchdown! Niners! Hell yeah. T.Y Hilton showing why we signed him for a 2-year deal. And Trey Lance with an awesome click pass.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive.
And that's why we picked up receivers that have speed.
In the 1st quarter, now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd.
I've noticed that the receivers we got are
sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
Extra point by Slide is up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime.
See, that's what I'm talking about. You see how this offense is clicking? When it clicks, it's on fire. The defense, I told you, it has worked. The corners have improved big time. Defensive line is it's mediocre right now. It's not
to
doing
boot
great.
it away, following the
Linebacker
touchdown.
It's our corners that are really doing great.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Time again to see Josh Jacobs and this Vegas offense operate. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement. Down on the scoreboard, maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now, but bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
Well, they haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Reception here by Ruggs. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the D.
Throwing now is Carr. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. He'll set up the screen to Drake.
Yeah, Kenwell.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
He was number 2 in defensive tackle. He played awesome. Oh, so I got a
Carr going to try and throw on 3rd down. Catch made, it's Moreau. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
Well, the coverage was tight that time. They allowed the pass underneath to him, but they rallied to him pretty fast, too. Converged on him and got him down. That'll bring up 4th down.
And here's Hoffrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
If I don't see anything,
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Trying to get this
Mike
last play.
The Notre Dame man guilty on that one. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Trey Lance is looking like a beast.
Here's Lance.
The
tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So we've hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers out in front. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. Week 3 of the preseason is here. Everyone wrapping up their exhibition schedule.
Got 2
no games for the league on Labor Day weekend. And then it all begins. The 17-game regular season gets underway on the Thursday after Labor Day with the NFL kickoff game. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they too found some success throwing the football. But I think both teams would say there's room for improvement in the second half. Both of these coaching staffs with some big decisions to make coming up as the preseason draws to a close. This second half is going to be filled with a lot of evaluation. And to bring it your way, we go back to Brandon Gott.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. Our starters likely to be out there for the 3rd quarter as we get back underway in this second half. Now to return it, here's Kenyon Drake. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. Derek Carr and the Raiders set for their next possession. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
Carr now on 1st down. Lets this go for
oh, is this another one?
Downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And you just know
almost
that
like 3 INT games.
Because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
To throw again on second down. Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. They do get a
the Raiders
couple,
keep trying to test my
third and 8 coming up. Not a big window to throw.
But I say why?
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well,
ready
but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing his Carr on third down. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up fourth.
So much about offense is what you call hitting the yardage. You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
They don't even want IU to run.
Trey Lance and the 49ers set to go back on offense here. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sidelines, guaranteed he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he may even buy dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
On second down, it's Sermon.
Nice blocking, nice blocking. Nice
and he
blocking.
takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management.
Oh, that was all.
Well, a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm looking at this with my defensive eyeglasses on because you remember the old days when a tight end saw a linebacker covering him and thought he had a mismatch? But the way they can run nowadays, not necessarily so. They gave it a shot downfield. That one incomplete.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr, a handoff here to Drake. Drake with a first down and more. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They've kept him in check until that run. That's the first time he's really gotten loose in this game.
And you have to keep that in mind. Don't dwell on the fact that he finally had a big run. You kind of are counting on that as the game went on. Get back to what you were doing before. Start limiting him again.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle. A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs.
Nice.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
Flex.
And he got blown off. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
0-3 for the Jets.
The 49ers getting set to trot out there.
I don't know if they
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
Because if they do,
so
I will bring them back.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Since I got him, he's been like awesome.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Complete out to Samuel on the quick throw. Nice. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Lance on the bootleg. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That was good for 26 and a 1st down.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
They had a 16-0 lead on us. Look for scoring now.
Lance now on 1st down. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes.
Try to go through the gap.
Cleveland Farrell in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. After the sack on 1st down, Lance caught outside by Hilton.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And they faked the handoff. Now Lance.
Oh, nice
one. Side, it's Hilton with a catch. He's going to have the 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. He'll return it to the 24-yard line. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football.
If I did have time to throw, I think I would have been able to throw it over the head.
If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
I got
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
These guys had to punt their last
possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Back now here in Santa Clara.
For the Raiders.
And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth.
What?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
The hell? Why is he playing?
Right back to Drake. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 3rd and short, Drake.
Yeah.
And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 30-40-yard line.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt.
See that receiver high tower.
1st and 10.
We got him last year.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead.
Two TDs to preseason.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. So we come up here on 1st and 10. Now it's the backup Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
He was wide open,
and
too.
That is incomplete. And a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, I think, what'd you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, you would cut the roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, they'll get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on tape.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. This one taken in by the former Baylor Bear, Jalen Hurd. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of the first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough. Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this will probably get away from them.
First down, Johnson.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Because he's the one who's going to teach.
And now it appears John Gruden wants the officials to take another look at this. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And
looks like
I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. So the decision by Gruden to throw the flag, a successful one.
Oh, they didn't give it to us? Come on.
Here we go. Where's 52? 52. 52's the line. Double dog. That's the way.
On 2nd down, Love. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
The Niners on 3rd down.
First down.
They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Play action. It's Newton. Flushed out right. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. We'll get the conversion on 3rd down.
And that's a big pickup right there. And so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Okay, second, third levels, you can see them trying to recover. They bit.
I like how
offensively. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half.
Now when I see it, I'm like, I hope Niners maybe go after C.Newton in the offseason just to bring those back up.
Off play action, Newton. Buying time is left. They'll get just a yard on this scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they kept him under wraps. But on that play, they held him to a short gain.
C.Newton runs awesome.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
His skills are awesome. And probably can teach him how to not get injured.
Here's Newton. And he whips that one incomplete there.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. They fake the give. Newton.
Oh, I think we got a touchdown, baby.
Touchdown. Dragging the toes. That's going to be a first down. Well done. So an important drive for them there. They're not home, but momentum, Charles, definitely in their favor now.
And I like the point you just made. They're not home yet, but a 1-point game, and if you kick the extra point, make it an 8-point game. Only one score, but you're right. Momentum definitely in their favor right now.
Sly on for the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the end result for the 49ers,
a touchdown. Lead, so they have to score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie this game.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Raiders now set to get the football back. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. Awesome. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. And they'll throw on first down with Newman. Looking sideline, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They're trying to tell you that he's...
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Newman to throw.
Come on, dude. He's
got a man wide open, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one covers.
So the star players
it's a first down.
in our team, they got
under pressure right there, escaping
Trey
the
Lance
pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. Then they need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
You got the corner Brady.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
But in my draft, I drafted a center.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball
in the first round. You got a center that has traits. He might get a superstar or whatever. I don't know, but
that looks good. Middle, but it's incomplete.
I did upgrade the corner, so the corner is good.
Maybe you get it in pre-snap.
He already got 3 interceptions in
but
this
he was
game.
covered
That's
quite
how good
well,
our corners
and that
are.
one's incomplete.
They've been playing awesome. I kept Brett. Brett has 2 interceptions in this game.
It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Now it's Newman. And he'll find Moreau here. Breaks another. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line.
We got T.Y Hilton in the offseason. I wanted speedy receivers, and they've been clicking. Because they've been, like, beating the corners.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Changing up the throw. I hate blocking tight
back
ends.
To throw. And that's going to be caught for
they need a 2-point conversion to tie
touchdown.
this game.
From 3 yards out. And the
and
Raiders
also
have a
I
chance to
signed,
tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
The touchdown is huge, but the focus now is on the 2-point play. I don't want to say they have a cushion here, but if they don't get it, they still have a chance for onside kick.
They would need some big-time help, but you're right. There would be a shot, but the focus right now on that 2-point conversion. They'll try and throw for it.
No.
Flush to his right.
Yes. See, this defense is a beast, baby. I mean, this defense one. I just fired defensive coordinator, and I do have a new.
I think it was a right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And he had traits that were a lot better than my defensive coordinator.
So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I don't know if it's going to happen tomorrow. That's how work goes.
And the 49er Hams team does its job. The 4th quarter, it felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Gets by him at the 25, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts.
Yes, but he's just too slow.
They'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
He's trying to be like him.
Shotgun handoff now for Love. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
But our defense,
now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Here's Love again.
And friggin'
given 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
He sinks with
just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
I have no fears that he can keep us going in a good situation.
On 3rd down, it's Mitchell, and they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down.
We're going to go 2-1 in preseason. We lost our first preseason game, but after that, we've been on fire. We're looking good. Now I got to make some moves, some cuts. Who's going to stay and who's not? Man, we started this game. You saw from the beginning, we were down 16-0. And then we clicked.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this,
I'm psyched.
You know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
No, I'm gonna do the if I do the season game, it's gonna be tomorrow. If not, it'll be like in the middle of the week next week. It'll be tomorrow or in the middle of the week next week. But right now, no. It's time for some night of football coming up pretty soon, so I'll be watching that. But yeah, we are looking good. Defense is looking good. I feel like we got a Super Bowl caliber team, right? Look at 2 INTs by Barrett. Tart with 1. He looking like a beast. All right, guys. I'm going to catch you guys later. I might see you guys tomorrow, if not in the middle of the week, for the beginning of year 2, season 2. Let's go Niners.